Here's a text trick that is really kind of fun, but also a little bit tricky. So I'll start simple and we'll get more complex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type text on a path. So I'll have no fill and I'll have a stroke. And you can use the pen tool or a shapes tool. I'm going to use the pencil to start with. And so we have a curve. And if we get the type tool, we can just hover over this and you can see it change. And we just click once and now we can type on a path. Now you can still select all of your text and you can change the font, or you can make it smaller. There we go. Now, of course, when we're finished, we are going to select this with the black arrow and pull down the type menu to create outlines. Once you've created outlines, of course, we can no longer change a misspelling. So let me do that again. This time, let's do it with a ellipse. So there's our circle. We get the type tool. Now, sometimes if you have trouble getting it started, you can hold down the type tool and go down to the type on a path tool. It might be easier to get that started. You will also notice that you lose the shape itself. So if you actually wanted that circle to have a shape, then what you would have to do is you'd have to, draw your circle, come over here and duplicate it. A good way to duplicate this ellipse is to press it down in the layers panel and drag it to the new layer button. So you can see I have two of them. I'm going to turn this one off, this little eyeball, turn that off. Now get the type on a path tool. Now what we can do is we can click off of it and we can turn this ellipse back on. I can select it and we could give that another color or something like this. The other things that you can do with it, if we click on we still have editable text. We have not created outlines yet. We can click on this and you can see some other shapes, like that little shape shows up. That lets you spin your text around. If you bring that inside, then your text is on the inside. So we can do that. Of course, now we can turn on our backup copy, right? And we can have text on. Let's turn this off. We can have the text on the top and on the bottom at the same time. Now, of course, once we are completely finished and we have everything arranged the way we want it to, right? And you have the font the right size. Once you have everything the way you like it, then it is important to select both of those, or select all of your text with the black arrow, pull down the type menu to create outlines.